One Piece is truly something that has to be seen to be believed. I've been reading the manga and will probably watch the entire anime at some point in the future because it's so good. Not only is One Piece my favorite manga I've read so far, but it really feels like one of the top 5 stories I've ever seen. It's just amazing. Everything I say in today's video is directly related to the manga since that's what I'm experiencing, but it'll also apply to the anime since it follows the same story. Now let's talk about why One Piece is so special. First of all, the world building is insanely good and planned out ever since the beginning, and the fictional universe inside of One Piece is enormous. If you're unaware of the anime or manga or anything surrounding this, basically it's a story of a determined kid named Monkey D. Luffy as he wants to form a crew and become king of the pirates by finding the One Piece, a mysterious treasure at the end of the Grand Line. He ate a special gum gum fruit, giving him the power to stretch and power up in battle. He also encounters many different devil fruit users with a large variety of unexpected powers throughout the waters. The previous pirate king, Gold Roger, has been executed before the start of the series, and that's what causes the Great Pirate Era to begin. Pirates from around the world are sailing the ocean, searching for the greatest treasure of all time. Luffy and his crew head to so many different islands as they journey into the Grand Line, dealing with the Navy hot on their trail and trying to kill them. The Straw Hat Pirates face many enemies throughout the story, whether it be the extremely powerful 7 Warlords of the Sea or the Mighty Admirals. If you think that's a lot of information to take in, it definitely is. But everything I described isn't even all of it. One thing that makes One Piece so special is how everything works together in this huge world, whether it be the devil fruit users who fight other pirates and also search for the greatest treasure in the world, or how Luffy and his crew sail the Grand Line going on adventure after adventure. So many different things happen in this great pirate era, but everything is connected. As for the actual scale of One Piece, it's insane. I don't think I've ever seen a universe as large as this one, mostly because it literally takes place sailing the entire world. People have created maps of what it would look like, and you can definitely feel the massive scale when watching or reading this story. The universe of One Piece seems like something where you can just reach in and touch. Everything about it is so real and detailed. Another reason that makes One Piece so special is that the entire story has already been planned out by the series creator Eiichiro Oda. He's had the general plot ever since he started, and that very fact is clear when you look deeper into the story. There are small things that happen maybe in the first 100 episodes or chapters, and you think it'll never be important again, but you'd be surprised when it plays a huge role in the story later on. Oda has everything planned out, meaning that small clues may appear very early and mean a whole lot more than you initially think. I'll give 2 examples of this insanely good foreshadowing, but because they are minor spoilers, I will try to be as general as I possibly could to avoid the details. So in the very beginning of One Piece, there's an important character named Shanks who has to save young Luffy from a giant sea monster. Shanks does this with a simple glare, which makes absolutely no sense on your first watch. The scene goes completely unexplained, although literally several hundred episodes and chapters later, we get an answer. It turns out that Shanks has a secret power, and Oda planned this out all the way since the very beginning. Viewers just didn't find out until much later on, which is really nice planning.
Get lost.
Another minor foreshadowing comes from the beginning where we're introduced to the character of Usopp, who lies and makes up stories to make someone else's life just a tiny bit better. Well, when he ends up joining Luffy's crew, over the entire series there are more than a few of those lies that actually end up happening, further showing Oda's amazing skills of foreshadowing. Everything about the story of One Piece is large, amazing, creative, you never know what to expect, but at the end of the day, it probably wouldn't turn out well if the characters were bad. After all, Characters drive a story and they need to actually be well developed or the story won't be worth experiencing. Luckily, it's safe to say that the characters in One Piece are amazing. The people in the main crew all feel three-dimensional and each one has a tragic backstory and a motive to being a pirate. Monkey D. Luffy has the biggest since he's the main one and he wants to be king of the pirates. He drives everything in the story as he's one of the most likable characters in all of fiction, always helping out his friends and fighting the bad guys. The crew member Zoro wants to be the greatest swordsman. Nami the Navigator has a dream of making a map of the entire world as she explores it with the crew. This list goes on with every crew member and they all have hopes, dreams, and motivation to actually go on this epic journey. Combine that with the fact that they work really well together and that just makes One Piece so much better.
You better keep your hands off my hat! Luffy.
When talking about the other characters in this vast world, they don't disappoint. Many of the enemies are unpredictable and really well developed, especially since a lot of them have devil fruit powers and you don't know what to expect from them. Overall, everything I said in this video is really only scratching the surface of why One Piece is so special. There's so much more to this story and it has never really gotten worse in quality. The story arcs have actually gotten better as time went on. Even though it's been going on for an extremely long time, there's no sign of One Piece slowing down. If you have never experienced this, it's definitely one of those stories you should try reading or watching at some point in time. Give it a go and you may really find something special in it like I did when I first started. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.